All right. What's up, YouTube? It's me, Marvin, and welcome back to, I ain't gonna say welcome back, but I'm just saying welcome to Keeping It Real, a channel that I've been having for a while. Never did any content on it.
Mr. Ism, what's up, everybody?
Talk to him a little bit for me, man, Mr. Ism.
I'm here to, contribute into a little conversation. Always open for a good conversation, intellectual conversation, and this is a good place, where we can all share some ideas and theories.
Yeah, I also, what it is that really want to share a lot of things that's been going on in social media, since this is YouTube, and YouTube is all about social media, and the world today is pretty much about social media. So we want to do some reactions about some real stuff.
Able to keep your point real. You know what I mean? That's what we're here to do. We're here to keep it real.
Keep it real.
With our own opinions and theories and even hypotheses. You know what I mean? We're just here, to be able to open up your mind, or even have you guys open up ours on a different aspect of things. We're not closed books. We all open. And I'm always open to write a new character in a chapter, so I really wish that you guys can contribute in and have fun. Well, I got one for everybody, man. I got one for everybody. Now, there was an illegal migrant from Venezuela that went to a retail store, and she left her receipt there. And on this receipt says that her EBT balance was $13,401.
Say that again.
13,000.
Her EBT. That means her food stamps.
Her food stamp card.
Food stamp card
was $13,401. $13,401.82.
Ooh.
We rounds round here, so that's $13,405.
Who is she feeding?
The village. But that ain't even the worst of it, though. Her cash balance was $4,000. Let me read it right. I got to read it right. Her cash balance was $4,000. I had to turn it right so I could see it right. $4,498. $4,498. Let me tell you the cent, and it was $4,498.94.
What?
Man.
Now this is on top of the
inflation.
The 14,000.
Oh, okay. So
on top of that, so all together, she was sitting on top of her about $18,000.
Almost $20,000.
Almost $20,000.
Almost $20,000.
And she's from where?
Venezuela.
While illegal immigrants themselves may not be eligible, their U.S. citizen children can be. Isn't that interesting? It's all about the individual's immigration status, you see.
This was she was just an illegal immigrant from Venezuela.
When black people go down there to apply for steps, they telling them no. They making them go through jumps through hoops, and if they have any cash, it's a definitely no.
Oh man!
For this lady to have $4,498 cash, and on top of that, they gave her food stamps.
Cash. That's a year's worth of rent.
How many kids do she got? Like, what is really going on, and how come black people is not tapping into the same?
And remember, while illegal immigrants can't directly receive food stamps, they can access other forms of assistance like food banks and community programs. While illegal immigrants cannot directly receive food stamps, there are other avenues of assistance available. It's a complex issue with many facets.
And then for a person from another country to come here and get that type of benefit, what we missing? What we doing wrong? What black people doing wrong?
We're not informing ourselves. We're not informing ourselves, and we're not participating in the political side of things. We're not adjusting ourselves to to stand up and have a voice. But guys are getting $20,000. I mean, we don't know how long this was accumulated. This might
she getting this every month, you think, or this is just a lump sum for the year? Because I can't believe they giving her that for the month.
Hey,
that gotta be some.
If that balance is on there, if that balance $4,000, almost $5,000 cash, and $15,000 in food stamps. In the hood, that value, that's a nice little value there.
Yeah, in the hood, they're going to be selling some of them.
Man,
sure, they either going to be selling them or they're going to have a kitchen.
A restaurant.
Keep it real. They're going to have a restaurant or something.
They selling some dinners for sure.
Candy store or something. Shoot.
But for inflation to be the way that it is, this should be scary for us. Because when you get blessings with a benefit like that, inflation really ain't affecting you.
Yeah, and that was just one family.
And that's just one
family. That was one family. So just, just keep it real.
How is that affecting y'all? Did that not,
Yeah.
I should just show y'all the
Yeah, we're gonna pull up the receipt. We're gonna pull it up and we're gonna show you guys.
Right.
But yeah, keep it real. What you think? Do you think she deserved that much money coming from another country? And if so, should the minorities or people in need, because it don't have to be black or white, should get some of them benefits also?
Man, they definitely should. Because I say, you ask yourself, how does that make you feel knowing that your big mama can go to the grocery store? There's rarely big mamas left, but I'm just saying though, when your grandma, the one the cook in the family, when she goes to the grocery store, or even a single parent mom, or a single parent father, let's go there, because that's what people familiar with a single parent father. If you go to the grocery store, single parent mother, I'm not jumping on either side, I'm just saying though, you go to the grocery store, you buy a family pack of chicken, that family pack of chicken, I remember family pack of chicken was like $14, $15. Now it's like $24, We don't get no food stamps. We gotta pay cash. This lady got $14,000. She can buy Wagyu steak, but Big Mom goes to the grocery store and she struggles. She struggles, and then you stand in the line behind some of these immigrants, and their baskets are full to the rim.
Mm-hmm.
And Big Mom is just budget shopping. She's been in the store for 2 hours. Now these illegal immigrants, they be in the grocery store for 4 hours, but they collecting everything, and their kids are running rapid.
Mm-hmm.
But that's either another subject. Don't want to get off into that, but we can definitely get off into that too. But we're gonna once you physically see the receipt, maybe that'll have a response or trigger a response for some people to be responsive, because $5,000 cash benefit. I mean, that's your whole, and then that's not even saying if she's getting assistance for housing.
Yeah. So leave it in the comments, man. Let us know what you think about that. And then let's keep it real. Kamala Harris or Trump? I want to know why you wouldn't pick Kamala and why you pick Donald, and then reverse that. Why you wouldn't pick Donald and you will pick Kamala?
I would pick Kamala for her responses to these illegal immigrants, because she's really big on fixing that issue there, because they're letting a lot of creeps off in the States. And since these immigrants has been coming in, and not blaming all of them, but they let criminals in here. You wonder why the kidnapping rates has been going up and these things like that, because these people from foreign countries, they make a market for American people. Hell, we get 2-3 kids, kidnap the kids, sell them for $30,000 a piece. We go back home, we rich.
Mm.
I would vote for her for that cause. Now, the reason why I wouldn't vote for her You know, you're not going to claim a race that didn't fought so hard to be understood and have a placement in this society. You just totally throw it to the side. Like, how can I respect you? I can't. You know?
Okay, so you saying
Trump he has his own little forte. I mean, he always has a hidden agenda. Yeah, a person like that is kind of hard to trust. But one thing he did make moves. The economy was booming when he was in office. You know, gas was low.
Yeah.
You know, people had jobs. You know, there was opportunity to be better. You know, he gave the people, you know, opportunity to change some things, along with his hidden agenda. But he did do some things that you wouldn't expect, or get to a point where you can grab them by the.
But what is greater? You know what I'm saying? Protecting the border or protecting women?
Women can kind of protect themselves.
So protecting the border is more important.
Yeah, women.
So therefore, you'll choose Donald Trump.
But then no.
Basically, they're releasing gangs from other countries, and they allow them to come over here to the United States. And this lady was talking about how she was talking about this was happening in her state.
Common Sense 101. The Venezuelan prison gang known as Tren de Aragua has taken over an apartment complex in Aurora, Colorado, right outside of Denver. The property manager known as CBZ Management has been trying desperately to regain control of their apartment that they have just spent $300,000 to bring to code with renovations, but they can't even go in there because the Venezuelan gang has taken over their apartments. The city has denied the allegations. Local officials and the media, including Kyle Clark of 9 News, have denied the allegations, even though they have posted eviction notices on the doors of residents and given them a very short amount of time to move out, find somewhere else to live, figure it out, we don't care. If this had been Cherry Creek, if this had been Greenwood Village, Jared Polis, the Colorado governor, would have sent in the damn National Guard. But because it's full of black and brown people in Aurora, nobody cares. This is a very dangerous problem. This is just a testing ground.
You know, people got to, be up on this and pay attention because, they bringing in, foreign people, but, you don't know if these people, really violent or not. You don't know what kind of people they are.
What criminal backgrounds can you do perform on someone from somewhere outside the Americas?
Keeping it real, I think, they really need to put a little tight nip on that. I'm all for people trying to seek asylum if they really got issues in their country, but then again, keeping it real, I think they need to stay where they're from and deal with it. That's just, my opinion.
Or do have a background that you can run, or have them go to some type of class to teach the English language, at least give them somewhere where they can be monitored as civilized people. Not saying that they're not civilized, but they put you through a probationary period at a job. If you break the law, they put you on probation to be amongst people that live in a different type of realm. You should be checked. That should be checked. There should be a halfway house or something where these people can be watched and made sure that they're aware and at least educated on what's legal to do and what's not legal to do.
Just keeping it real, a lot of people just don't want their space invaded. Like,
okay, let's keep it real. The role that men play and the role that women play. Like, men are protectors and providers, and then women are what? Nurturers and the home care. But you can't say that anymore because women are fighting to change that. But they still want protector and provider. Keep it real. How do you feel on the protector and provider in comparison to, the women of today?
Well, it's I don't really see. I really don't have an issue with it. I look at it like, we are human beings. Women have the choice, men have choices. It's like a give and take. If you want a man that's going to be a provider and a protector, then what job do you have? What job would you do? Are you willing to do? You know what I'm saying? Is you willing to play that other part, or do you want to be somewhat of a provider? Because sometimes women feel more secure when they think men need them. As long as a man need a woman for something, then they feel more secure. So if a man, can, do everything for himself, and a woman can do everything for themselves, then how would you feel that comfort and need from a companion?
Right, that's what I'm saying. That was my whole point of that, keeping it real, because it's being twisted to where women have that false sense of protection through the system.
It's through the system, but it's also a choice. A woman can still choose a man and allow him to be a protector, even though she can protect herself. And a man can also, allow the woman to nurture him and feed him and cuddle him up like a little baby, because that's what men want, to be cuddled like a little baby sometimes. And if they want to, it's a choice. Some men want it, some men don't want it. But you just have to find that balance. You got to find that person that you connect with, so you can find that balance between the relationship to figure out, what position you want to play. Because sometimes it's good for a woman to go be a provider when a man cannot provide. And then if two persons are providing, then obviously you're going to have a lot more. Obviously you're going to be able to do a lot more things. But if one is lacking, then the other one should pick up. And it should go both ways. Today it goes both ways, because women have education. Women have knowledge of fixing things and taking care of things, as far as the household, or, working, or whatever the case may be. And a man could do the same thing. I really get away from putting a label. This is a man's job and this is a woman's job on things. Just because we're all capable of doing whatever we want. Why take something that you're capable of doing and don't mind doing, just because it's someone else's job to do it? Because when a man is not around, a woman still put gas in the car. She'll take her trash out. But then when a man around, I'm a man, I'm gonna do this. No, it doesn't have a label. None of those things has a label. I think we put labels on those things because they want, they want to have a sense of responsibility, and this is a duty, my duty.
They definitely got labels. I work construction, so they definitely got labels. When you got to move these bags of concrete over here, and you got to move these studs from over here to over there, and then you got a woman on your job, we gonna see how bad your back hurt, And yet still, when it comes to moving them bags of concrete, she'll find something else to do. And she'll make the same amount of money as you, but she'll definitely find something else to do while you moving them bags of concrete. So that's no. I expect, if you on this job with me, you do the same damn work as me. It ain't my fault that your back ain't strong as mine. You should have chose a different job.
That's true.
It's not on me to do the work for her and not get paid.
But that's different. You talking about keeping it real. You talking about a companion, or you just talking about a female, period? Because that's where you took it to. Because you're talking about the position of a man and the position of a woman.
Protector, provider. It's the same thing. If I'm a protector and provide, I got to do my job. But if you feel like you don't need me to protect and provide, then you should be able to do your job.
I still think it's a choice, because you talking about lifting up some motherfucking bags, but there are women out there stronger than you and me.
They want on my job.
It don't matter.
But that's all I.
If a woman
observation
can lift weights and her to get a body mass like a man, then they ain't worrying about no woman picking up no sandbags or anything else. If she get if it's her job, it's her job.
Pick them damn bags.
And if it's not her duty, then it's not her duty. But you're right. If she get hired for a job, if she get hired for that type of job, that type of work, then yeah, pick your bag up, do your share of work, of course. Don't be looking over here at me talking about, oh, help me out, I'm a female. It don't work like that. Because I'm a male. Do I get some of that check? You know? And I see your point. But keeping it real, I think, you know, in a relationship, you got to find a balance, man. You know, in life itself, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to get mad if a woman beat me out of the job, and the job is hard labor. You know what I'm saying? You know, if she can do it, then she deserves it. You know, and if women getting more hard labor jobs and men and getting more, you know, soft labor jobs, then to each his own. I don't like putting labels on something, you know, that says this is a man's job and this is a woman's job. You know what I'm saying? A job is a job. If you're able to do it, you're able to do it. When you put those labels on there, it's just kind of like giving a, you know, excuse for the other person to do it, or you not doing it to a certain extent.
A man's body is built different than a woman, you know? And this is built going on through the test of time.
Yeah.
You know, women got a higher pain tolerance than men, even though men don't like to agree with it, but women do. Their pain tolerance is extremely higher than ours. You know, our back lasts a lot longer than theirs. We can lift double the sandbags that they can lift. We can lift double the concrete bags is what they can lift. The position to where I'm saying, though, if you can come to me and say, well, you know, you're not my type, or, you know, you're not man enough, or, you know, don't worry about what I bring to the table because I am the table. You know, but and you're not willing to give more than just what every other woman can give, you know, it just, that rubs me the wrong way. A guy that works for a Fortune 500 company can go to McDonald's, can go to Wingstop, can go to wherever he goes, you know, and see the woman of his dreams and marry that woman. But you'll never see a woman in a Fortune 500 company go to Tire Barn and marry that brother from Tire Barn.
Well, I mean, because women is more materialistic than men. You know, a man got the bag already. He's just looking for someone for a companionship. Now, woman got that bag already. You know what I'm saying? She's looking for someone to compliment it. It is what it is. Like, everybody has their standards. That's why, you know, this world is full of, you know, trillions of people, billions of people. Trillions, billions, and trillions of people is in this world, and everybody is somebody for everybody. So, but to keep it real, guys, if you think women are gold diggers and men give into it, because there are a lot of men that cater to that. There's a lot of men don't mind.
Damn dummies.
And, you know, that's just keeping it real. I'm Marvin. We got to get up out of here. And
enjoy, y'all.
Till the next time, you know, keep it real.
Keep it real.
Peace.
Yeah, man, but I'm telling you, she turned around after going